Good evening, Mayor, members of the board. On the part of the report before you, you'll see that in the month of December, we had 10 total permits issued, 17 inspections were conducted, 62 code enforcement actions, whether it be complaints closed or received. We had a total of $2,433 collected in permit fees. Or any questions, that's all of that.
All right, I had that in order, so everybody's probably looking for their fingers.
All right.
Are there any questions for Cody?
What was, Mr. Eady talking about the lien on his house? What are you talking about there?
So the procedure is, typically you get a letter that gives you 10 days to correct the action. If it's not corrected, you sign it into municipal court. The judge has the ability in municipal court to either rule, if you're not compliant, it can impose a $2 to a $50 per day per offense fine. That can go on a lien on your property in order to gain compliance and to pay the fine. That's what that is. But since my appointment to this position, I did create the orange letter, because it gives it a little more latitude than just that 10-day firm time limit. It's not an unreasonable time limit. He never told me his name when I talked to him at his house, but the 10 days I gave him was not unreasonable, because it was a kiosk in Atoka that you can do 24/7 to get your tags. The court clerk is in Mumford on Wednesdays, all day, and obviously our main office in Covington, Monday through Friday, bar holidays, they're open. So 10 days is not unrealistic, and that's a courtesy one. So really, in reality, it's 20 days before any kind of citation is even entertained.
Are these citations going out, as of right now, to people that other neighbors or somebody complains on? Or are we riding around and visually looking for violations?
First off, it's not a citation, it's a courtesy one.
Courtesy.
Yes, sir. I just wanna make sure we clear that out. A lot of people have the misperception that it's a citation, it's not. So, my second day on the job, I received a complaint about the junk vehicles. So, I went around town, made my way all the way through town, focusing only on the junk vehicle complaint. Because if one citizen has it, there are gonna be other citizens. I've had other citizens call me and want to remain anonymous to complain about their neighbor. They don't want to cause any infight with their neighbor if their neighbor knows that they're the one complaining. So I've gone through town since October and focusing on the junk vehicles or the unregistered and inoperable vehicles. And I finished that last week.
I'd like to say, I've had several, people have called or emailed me saying how much better it looks than the lot behind Wells Kitchen.
So if you look at the report, in, November, there were 26 complaints received, 7 complaints were closed, and then in December, 27 additional complaints were closed. So for a total of 34 citizens that they got in compliance with the courtesy law. I'm not to this point had to get to where I have to issue a citation. Most people are either in the process of their time frame, or they've taken action to fix what's going on, or to move it to a different location so it's not a violation.
So we're gonna do a workshop, check everything, make sure we got everything up to snuff, and we'll code the cars and stuff. Are we gonna do a workshop on that?
We can do that.
I couldn't hear.
He said, do we want to do a workshop to discuss all this,
I think we need.
the board?
I will say, there was mentioned earlier about, it's the same ordinance that was before. In 2008, the Title 13 municipal ordinance was enacted about the vehicles. That ordinance said that it could be anywhere on your property, even in enclosed structure. The new ordinance that was passed, adopting the 2018 International Property Maintenance Code, released the restriction. So now, you can have it in your garage or an enclosed structure suitable for that purpose. So, this board passed
It's
that.
not, it's in the backyard, it's not
It
sufficient.
can't be in the backyard, no. But the ordinance that this board passed last month was a step forward because it improved what was already on the books. So now you're quote unquote beat people in the middle. You're trying to come to, yeah, to kind of work with people. So now you can have it inside your garage. There are folks that work on their cars, they roll in the driveway, work on them, put them back up. They're not sitting out in the yard. Because there's one fellow that I talked to a week and a half ago, that's what he does. And that's what he told me, he said, I just rolled it out to make room in my garage, to do something, I'm gonna roll it right back in.
Okay, well, like I said, I think we should do a workshop to make sure we're being fair, to do a workshop, but we ain't gonna please everybody, ain't gonna try to please everybody. We'll come together, do the workshop and be as fair as we can.
And like I said earlier, I think the biggest issue with the citizens and things right now is we went from 0 to 100. And I say 100, I'm just saying, we went from no enforcement to, passing out warnings or whatever.
That's just for one thing that's on the books. There's a whole list of things that are enforceable. Right, I was just trying to get the temperature of the road, dealing with the first complaint that I got. So there's a lot more.
We got temperature, don't we?
Yes, sir.
Well, like I say, just like I told the chief of police, do your job and do it properly. We gonna pay, that's the way I look at it. Yeah, that's the most important thing, you're doing your job and you're doing it right.
Yes, sir.